We got Jaylen just dropped his new song. It's live on all platforms. You can actually watch it on right now. And it's like a punk rock type of, if that's what you call it. I don't know if that's what you call that genre. Is that what you call it?
It's kind of like, yeah, kind of punk rock, I guess.
Punk rock. I mean, everyone that has heard it loved it.
It's like electronic.
So, electronic?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for all the. Wait, hold on. Can we do the noise cancellation?
I think so.
Thing on the top to hold the phones. Is it? Or is it the voice? Headphones. Trying to. I know there's a way to like. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So yeah, he got his new song out. If you go to his YouTube channel, which is the one where he's streaming from, let us know what you think. We don't normally go live, but we said
We got a good day for a walk, so good day for a walk.
I've been doing it for a while, but Jay said he wants to start as well. So
That's what we're doing right now.
That's what we're doing right now. All right. So before we talk about your song, what are your top favorite artists?
Top favorite?
Top favorite artists, like top 5.
In no specific order.
No specific order. Top 5. Who are
Top 5?
Yeah, who are like you're just like like I think these artists are taking over the industry right now. They got Christian hip hop music or whatever genre you want to say. Who are your top?
So I'm gonna have to say Hovey got to be there.
Hovey? Okay.
Yep. I'll say Forrest Frank as well.
Forrest Frank,
Yeah.
Hovey.
I'll go with Kevin Gordon. Kevin Gordon. No Big Deal.
No Big Deal.
Yeah. And John Key.
John Key.
Yep.
Okay, so we have Kevin Gordon.
Caleb Gordon.
Caleb Gordon, Forrest Frank, Hovey. You said Alex Jean?
You can go there too.
So those are your top 5 artists.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So me, I haven't been in the industry for like who knows how long. I think I have like since 2017. I haven't done music. But basing it off of just the enjoyment of music and what I like, I'd say Alex Jean, Forrest Frank, Jaylen Sanchez, and did I say Hovey?
No.
I don't even listen to Hovey, so I can't even say Hovey. I think that's it for me. You know what? Andy Mineo, I know he's not from this time, from this era, but Andy Mineo was like,
He's coming back now.
He's doing a comeback?
He's coming back.
He's doing a comeback? Okay. Well, I say Andy Mineo was like one of my favorite artists when I used to be like super into music. One of my favorite artists was Andy Mineo. So yeah, he was like, I would listen to Andy Mineo religiously. So that's basically that's my what's going on?
So
Where's the destination? The destination is new habits. Winning this year. That's the destination.
oh shoot.
But now we're just walking right now.
Walking, just chilling. Good day to walk.
Exercise and we're talking about Jay's new song he second song on all streaming platforms. And then we're also talking about what are some top artists right now in the industry when it comes to, I don't know if does Forrest Frank classify as a Christian hip hop?
I don't think he is.
I mean, he just dropped a song that
does sound like it, yeah.
So I say 100% he's in there. So you guys let us know in the chat. What do you guys think is your favorite artist? What is your favorite artist? So, all right. What inspired you, Jay?
What inspired me? To do music. Yeah. Well, you know, it was around quarantine and pretty boring. So I hopped on my dad's old computer, found FL Studio, and started from there.
And then just took over my computer.
Yep.
And his own stuff.
Yeah, buying the piano.
So was it just being bored that sparked that interest, or did you already like music, or?
Well, I always was around music. Like, you started sometimes.
Oh, so when we did all of our Fortnite stuff? Fortnite and other stuff?
No other stuff.
Okay.
And yeah. So kind of around there.
The atmosphere of where you're around.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
it was always in my veins.
It was always. So here's what I have to say about that, right? Like, a lot of people say that you don't get influenced by who you're around and all of that. But that just goes to show you that, not even a friend but family influenced him to do music. I did music for so long. I think like 20, 25 years. Probably 20 years. Let's say 20 years. I did music for 20 years, so him being around that really influenced that. So I think I'm gonna ask you first, and then I'll give my feedback. But
all right,
what do you suggest? Right?
Suggest
for the youth or for the people are like, you know what? This is the kind of people I like to hang around with.
Yeah.
Should they base it off of the enjoyment of it? Mm-hmm. Should they base it off of what they're gonna do for their future? Like,
yeah.
What do you think they should base off who they hang around with?
Okay, so who they hang off around? Huh? What's the question?
Like, who do you? How do you think you should choose your friends?
Okay. Well, I say start off first biblically. What are God's friends? What do they look like? Where do you find them? And secondly, stay grounded in a relationship with God. That's always important.
So start it biblically.
Yeah.
And stay grounded with God.
Yeah.
So people that push you towards that.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you're talking about making sure that they have a positive influence, that they're not necessarily making you do the wrong things, or just keeping you on track, right?
Yeah.
To do what's right.
I
think personally, right, and this is I agree with you, and I do agree to a certain extent, but I think if you are choosing them when they are structured in Christ, right? Then of course, 100%. But I don't necessarily say find them always in the church, right? Because
yeah.
Here's the thing: there's a lot of people that go to church, right? And they and all of that, but they don't necessarily follow the fruits of it. They don't necessarily follow the actual structure of it. So if they are structured or founded in God, of course, 100%, they should be on the right path. Yeah. But I say also find people that inspire you. Find people that are pushing forward and doing great things in the world, right? Because there's a couple of things that I learned as a Christian, and I'm still learning. One of the things that I did learn was like the Bible says it tells us to like the word multiplies the talents, right? Like if you have three that like the talents in the story of the Bible where he spoke about taking the one with the 5 talents, the one with the 3 talents, and the one with the 1 talent. The one with the 5 talents multiplied it into 10. Master was super happy. The one with the 3 talents multiplied it, turned it into 6. Master was super happy. But the one that had the 1 talent, he hit it. He didn't want to do nothing with it. And that caused for the master to be upset. He was like, what did you do with the 20s? You could have at least taken that talent and put it in the bank and let it grow interest or something, but you didn't do anything with it. So I say find people that are 100% firm in God, but also that have a vision to do great things, a vision to push forward, a vision to not stay in the same routine that breaks out of routines and builds bigger things that not only benefit themselves, because yes, we do a lot of things to better our life, but we don't understand how many people we affect by doing those things. Like for instance, I'm sure that for example, just to use an example that everyone knows, Elon Musk is not only one of the richest men in the world, but now he can offer so many people a living. He can offer people a job. He can help people's lives get better, and those people's lives get better, and now they can help. Whether if they go to church or whatever the case may be, they can tithe, so they can help fund the vision of the church. So find someone, find your friends, and base it off of people that are 100%, founded in Christ, but also have a vision to expand, a vision to do great things. Like, for instance, Paul was somebody who was hungry for God, super hungry. And he didn't know the things that he was doing was wrong, but then God revealed himself to him. And he was one of the people that saved more lives than all of them together. So have a vision. Have a vision with the things that you're doing. Have a structure that edifies greatness, that builds you up, that takes you further. And yeah, I think base your friends off of that. So this new song that you got out, what's the name of it?
It's called Out the Tomb.
Out the Tomb. Out the Tomb. What because a lot of people, hear that and whether they're Christian, not Christian, like out the tomb, they could think about Jesus coming out of the tomb. They could think about Lazarus coming out of the tomb. They could think about even those promises that felt like they were dead, and now God is bringing them out of the tomb. What inspired that song? What inspired the name of that song?
Well, for starters, kind of what you were saying, the story of Lazarus.
Okay.
When Jesus called Lazarus out the tomb. Let's wait for the cars.
Okay, so.
But yeah, so the story of Lazarus. Power to it. And so, like, the way Jesus, when he called Lazarus out the tomb, it's kind of like Jesus is calling us out of our old tomb, out of our old selves, out of our old ways, out of our old habits, and kind of walking into a new life with him. And like, yeah, pretty much living under grace, under God's grace, and yeah, walking out of the tomb.
Cool. So I know that now you have like a certain direction that you want to take your music to, right? Like you have a certain like genre or a certain way you want people to kind of know you by. But I think this song is super cool. It was super relatable. A lot of people really enjoyed it, the whole punk rock and like upbeat type of beat. Do you see yourself doing another song like this, or do you see yourself staying away from it, or are you open to any kind of music? Is there like a certain genre, a certain structure that you could be like, hey, I think my music sounds like Forest, huh? Do you want the music to sound like this artist, that artist? Who do you inspire to sound like?
Well, I want to sound like me.
Okay. So you want to be your own voice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. That's pretty cool. I think a lot of artists, or ministers, singers, rappers, or whatever title you want to place on it, a lot of people talk about who they want to base themselves off of. Like, oh, this person inspires me. Oh, that person. So I think it's very unique that you say, oh, I want to be my own person. I want to build my own voice, and I think that's what sets up trendsetters, right? People that create a path and create a voice that other people can be like, wow, like this person just made his own path and was like made it big in the music. And I think
this song is very different from my first song. It's called Yahweh. It kind of has a different sound. So rather than the original hip hop that I was doing.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to make something different that I don't usually make, which is what led to Altitude and how that sounds.
Got it. So I know these are not the only two songs that you have.
Yeah.
I know you have a list of songs because I've heard them. They're amazing. And you just keep making music every single day. Do you have a game plan of how you're going to be dropping music? Do you have a structure that you want to let people know, hey, this is how my music is going to sound going forward? What is the game plan?
So the game plan, I don't really have like a specific, strict game plan. Mainly just to follow guidance, and I kind of want to have two songs every month. So one at the beginning, one at the very end. I know we're in February right now, so there might be one coming out. Can't say too much.
Can't release too much information.
Say too much information, but
so the game plan is one at the beginning of the month and one at the end of the month.
Yeah,
that's the structure.
Yep.
Okay. And do you already have a song ready? I mean, I know you have multiple, but like, do you know what song will be the next release?
Partially.
Partially? Are you in between like 1, 2, 3, 10 songs, or can you say, okay, I have 3 songs right now that I can say, yeah, these are the 3 songs that I might go?
Yeah, I have songs. I just need to get in the booth and finish them.
Get in the booth and finish them. Yep. I think that's a problem that a lot of artists have, right? Like, even me, when I used to do music, I used to get in the studio, get hype about one song, finish it halfway through, and then start the next one and be like, yo, this was even crazier. So I know that. I know the feeling. How do you feel about bringing your audience into your craft? Or do you want to keep your craft secret until you release the music? Do you want to bring them on and be like, hey, we're going to be working on this song today, start off the beat, and then show them and be like, yo, what do you guys think? And then go in the booth and finish it? Or do you want to just keep the doors closed until the song is ready?
Well, I was planning on starting to do live streams.
Okay.
So, whenever I have that fan base that's there and they want the music, I could go on live, show them my process, how I do it. And then from there, if they like it and I like it as well, I'll finish it and I'll put it out.
Okay. Yeah. So I think, right, if you did want to go down that route, I think we can do a couple of things. Because a lot of people know that this channel was mainly for like family content. We did a lot of family content. We did a lot of gaming content. But a lot of people don't know, or probably everyone doesn't know. I have two channels. I have this channel that's a family channel, and then I have another channel that's strictly about film.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of taking this channel maybe like on a different path. Maybe taking this channel where we review songs together, review genres together, any new.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we use it to interview you and see what the process is. Bring the cameras into the studio, live stream in the studio, whatever you got going on.
All right.
What do you think about that idea?
He's gonna walk in mid song.
Well, I wouldn't
with the
walk in
camera.
mid song. Like, I'll let you know, hey, today. Record the songs or record the videos and have everything edited correctly. Should we go live? How do you guys feel about a podcast, about music? You know, what kind of music is out? What do you guys know? What do you guys think? So, song is out. Is it on all different platforms?
Yeah.
Spotify got it already?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So it's on all streaming platforms. You guys can go check it out. You can check it out under the name Out the Tune or Jaylen Sanchez. On all listen to the song, let us know what you think about it. If you already have heard about it, go ahead and leave what you guys think. What do you rate it? And you. Yes. What do you rate it?
Me?
Is your own song. I know that you're very judgmental about all your music. You want it to sound a specific way, but I think you have an amazing talent, and I think you could do great things, and you are going to do great things in the music. But what do you rate? First, let's rate Yahweh. What do you rate Yahweh? From a 1 to 10, what do you rate Yahweh?
I mean, Yahweh's a classic. It's the first
Yahweh's a classic.
Always hold a special place in my heart.
Okay.
I say, because I revisited Yahweh, and I know it could have sounded a lot better, but it was from when I started, so I can't complain that much. But personally, I'd probably give Yahweh like a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? I think Yahweh was a great song, right? I think it still is a great song, but everyone loved that song. And I think because me knowing you from when you started in the music to where you were when you first launched Yahweh, I was like super proud, and I was like, yo, super happy. So basing it off of when it first came out, I gave it a 10 out of 10. But that's just because of how proud I was, because I was like, I know, you know, when Jay used to come into the studio when I was doing music, and he was like, yo, Dad, I want to learn how to play Fruity. And now he could destroy me on that. Just like in gaming, when we started gaming, I remember when we started gaming, you used to like be like, man, I want to be better. And then you just destroyed everybody and you got bored about it. And now you're in the music and you're on a completely different level. So based off of that, I give Yahweh a 10 out of 10. What about Out the Tomb?
Out the tune?
What do you consider Out the Tomb from a 1 to 10?
I say it's the same 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
You know, I could have
always done something better.
better.
But you know, it was around
the
the time
where that was all I knew. So personally, it's not a song that I would, listen to
like that.
but it is something different. So
I kind of give it that like different.
Okay. And do you have a music video coming for this one? I know Yahweh didn't really get a music video,
Yeah.
but do you have a music video planned out for this song?
It's in the plans.
It's in the plans.
It's in the plans.
So if it were to drop, what do you think? Time frame.
Don't want to give too much away, but
Mid-February. Okay, that sounds good. And who'll be doing it? Hey. Yeah, so we're gonna be working on that music video, guys. I think I'm like super excited about just the creativity that Jay has been doing, all the music he's been doing, and being able to see that. Sometimes as parents, we like buy our children things because they're like, oh, I want this, I want that, and for a moment they dabble in it, and then they're like, ah, I don't want to. But Jay has really stuck to this. He's been creating really, really good music. And I know that the music isn't out there already, but if you guys had a chance to sit down and really listen to all the music that he's been producing, you guys would be like, wow. So super proud of him. And we're gonna be just putting out all that music videos, etc. And one more question, and we'll close out the live.
all right.
Who would you want to do your first featuring with?
First featuring.
First featuring, you're like, man,
Okay.
with this person.
Yeah. Well, if we're talking about my first featuring, I would kind of want to start small.
Small?
Yeah. Nothing too crazy right now. First featuring. So that's a tricky one. So we're talking small artists. I'm definitely
like small artists. You mean by small artists? You mean that they're coming up?
Yeah.
They're just starting. You know? Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go with Lecrae.
Lecrae? But Lecrae's massive. Are we joking?
Yeah, we're joking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, wait, Lecrae. He might have started. He might start. Have been starting again. But Lecrae is like.
No, yeah. No, that was a joke. And Lecrae, I love you.
So startup artist.
Startup artist. Okay. So as of recent, which was like January, I've been listening to this artist. His name is Red Tips. He got this really nice song that I like.
Yeah.
And I think we can work together and make something cool.
Red Tips?
Red Tips, yeah.
Okay. What is his genre? What kind of music does he do?
Mainly like hip hop, kind of like that R&B-ish.
Kind
of like. Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, real rap stuff.
Okay. Is it like that Justin Bieber guy?
No. It's kind of more like
more towards the hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. All right, so this is something we've never tried. I didn't even know you could do short lives. I guess this is a short live. I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, let me know. I do see one like, hey. We started this walk with 1 step. Can't start the walk with 100 steps.
Yep.
So, appreciate you guys for being here. Any last words or any words that you want to encourage anybody that was listening or anybody that might hear it in the future? So think about it in this terms. If you could go back and talk to your younger self,
advice. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a quote you want me to say something.
Oh.
So advice. I would say not to compare yourself.
Okay.
So don't compare yourself with artists you want to sound like. Just stick to what you know and love, and learn from your songs. So something I did was I never put out my work where it was, and that kind of just led to me never putting out music, and I just kept comparing my music, and eventually I was like, man, you know, I don't think this music should come out, and I had to break free from that, and I was like, nope, you know what? I gotta start putting out my music. Can't be lazy, you know?
I think that it's a mentality that we kind of all do, regardless of what the craft is.
Yeah.
We always think, oh man, you know, that person put this song out and if I were to put this song out, like,
Yeah.
it doesn't compare. But if that's the case, I don't think anybody would put out anything.
Exactly.
Whether it's music, whether it's film, whether it's this, that. I think getting into the mood and creating the habit of posting consistently, posting that music, is gonna get you first and foremost it's gonna build a habit in you to keep putting stuff out, so you don't get into the habit of thinking, oh, I'm not gonna post this. So you're kind of like stopping yourself, because you're gonna create a habit that's gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna post this, and you're always gonna say, no, I'm not gonna post this until it gets better, and it's always gonna get better.
Yeah.
Like, it's always gonna get better. So you'll never create a habit of posting. You'll never create a habit of putting things out.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of people just kind of stop themselves, and they never actually create anything, because they're always comparing to, oh, I'm better today, oh, this, and that even goes as far as to serve God, right? A lot of people say, oh, I'm not gonna serve God until I'm this good, like, until I stop this, until I stop that, and my phone died.
It died?
Is it still up?
I don't know. I guess it is. Yeah.
So yeah, my phone died, but understanding that, right? Like, understanding that we're never gonna, there's never gonna be that perfect song. We're never gonna be that perfect person. We're never gonna, you know, we're never gonna be perfect. So it's a matter of just putting it out, putting it all out, and letting the progress and creating those habits of becoming better. That's gonna make you into that perfect, or get you somewhat close to it. So
You should only need your and God's approval.
exactly. Yep. So that's it. Anything else you want to say?
That's about it.
That's about it.
Yep.
All right.
The music on the way. Alrighty. Peace out.